This is Mr. Beck Does Your Homework. AP Physics Homework 5.1, question number 1. A 4,312 Newton piano, so that's already the weight, is to be pushed up a 3.96 meter frictionless plank that makes an angle of 21.6 degrees with the horizontal. Calculate the work done in sliding the piano up the plank at a slow, constant rate. So I've got a ramp, I've got a piano on that ramp. I'm going to slide it up this way. So that's going to be the distance that I'm going to travel. But the thing is, the force of this is down, so there's going to be a component of gravity pointing this way, so that's going to be part of gravity. And I'm going to have to push up this way with a push in order to get it to move up the ramp. So this push and this distance actually have an angle of 0 between them. So I could figure out this push force by figuring this force of gravity, and this force of gravity is going to be my force of gravity. So that's really force of gravity. So that's going to be my force of gravity, what I call down the ramp, is going to be mg sine theta. Okay, so if this is theta here, then this is also theta here. So I'm going to get a little triangle there. So this theta, and this is my force of gravity down, so that's what I'm going to have to push with. So I could take this force and multiply it by my distance and forget about the cosine theta because these two are in the same direction. So that's one way of doing this, is going to say that this force times my distance is going to be my work done. The other way to look at this is change in energy. And I know that if I'm pushing this at a slow, constant rate up a frictionless plank, well, it's going to start here. It's going to wind up here. So it's going to wind up this much higher. So this could be my h. And the weight of the piano is already my mg. So what is this h? Well, it's going to be the distance times the sine theta. So I could do my work is going to equal my mgh. It's my change in potential energy. My mg I already know, and my h is going to be the distance, which is my hypotenuse, times, this is opposite, times sine theta. So I know that that's the height that it's going to change, so it's mgh. So my work is going to be my mg, which is my newtons from here, 4312, times my d sine theta. Now you can see these are actually equivalent because this is mg, there's d, there's sine theta, there's sine theta. Just don't do cosine because that will give you a wrong answer because this force and this distance are in the same direction. So there's a cosine of 0 is 1.